too, I was just 2 years before that I had moved back to Pakistan, and obviously it was raining and raining and raining and raining, and I remember I was doing an art show then, and the curator was just being so obscenely demanding of so many things, and then Larkana was flooding. I started getting calls all the way from Tonsa first. People were calling me from Tonsa saying हमारे बकरे मर गए, हमारे भैंस मर गए, हमारे ये हो गया, हमारे घर डूब गए. And I didn't know what to do in Tonsa. I didn't know Tonsa. I didn't know South Punjab. Then the floods came to Larkana, and they came to Sindh. And when I first got news that the area around the house was starting to flood, and the house itself was starting to flood, I immediately just got in the car, and we have a little Corolla. We don't have any big cars. And we went on the national highway, and there was, on one side is the Kirtha Hills, and the other side is the river. On both sides, the water was rising.
Really?
Rising. And we got to Larkana, and my intention then was, I just had a sense of responsibility towards the people close to me. Obviously, my staff.
Do you have a house there?
Of course.
And lands also, right?
It's the original house of, it's Al Murtaza, it's the house of Zulfikar Ali Bhutto.
Okay.
And so the lands got flooded, but my responsibility was to my farmers. So I went to visit my farmers, and they took photos with me, and they made those photos viral.
Oh,
And it's kind of funny because some people have actually said that they were staged, but what's actually kind of hilarious is that they just weren't.
So
I mean,
you don't have to worry about what people say.
I don't have to worry about what people say, but I mean, that's the power of social media. That's what I mean. I'm not fixated
I just think you're
on
very
that.
brave, and you don't have to get hurt by these.
Oh, I don't. These are silly people. These are silly
Terrible.
people.
It's terrible. No, there's a lot of hate, and there's lots of jealousies, and there's a lot of people don't like brave people. You have to understand that, because they are the people that are showing them how cowardly they are. Do you understand what I'm saying?
The people who who point the most fingers are the people doing the least.
Exactly.
And that's very true. And but the floods, that's the thing. The farmers were happy to see that someone was there,
right,
for them. And I went around. I also went to visit the wildlife officers that I had worked with, to go to their homes because they had also experienced grief. So my plan was to just visit people who were going through a tough time during the floods.
Yeah.
And then, obviously, people noticed. It grabbed people's attention because of whatever reason, because I am who I am. And, of course, that presented its own responsibility.
But you're also like quite a figure, you're walking around. I saw you like with the ajrak and thing, and it's important when we're talking about personality. Everybody can't get that. People do stage things. A lot of people do genuinely help, and a lot of people do it anonymously.
Yeah.
And a lot of people want to show off.
For sure, yeah.
Because they want brownie points from everybody. Look,
clout.
Doing my thing,
Yeah.
So I'm just saying, because you are that kind of figure, and that is why you were standing out. Okay, fine. I didn't even know you existed till that point. So,
Ta-da.
good or bad, it just happened. And it helps you in all the ventures that you're going to go on, which I've only seen good so far.
Thank you.
No, it's true. We're talking about serious things. We're talking about $150 billion that now they've been demanding at the G20 for the poor countries who are most affected by climate change. And I think our government has been screaming about it. Not this government, last government. Everyone's been screaming about it. We deserve this money.
I mean, I have thoughts about that.
Yeah, tell me about it. I don't even know where it's going to go.
That's the thing. We don't know where it's going to go.